So my experience purchasing remotely was greatly supported by the Keri Shull team by being responsive with all of my questions. I looked at different apps, looking at different places, but the team was able to identify even additional listings that I didn't know anything about, and were able to support me in providing me information on all of the things that I wouldn't have known about, because living in Hawaii versus living here in DC, there's so many differences within the areas, just HOA fees, just understanding the legality of things, street parking, et cetera, et cetera. So they were able to help clarify a lot of those things that I had no idea that I needed to pay attention to. So one of my fears that I had purchasing remotely and working with the agent, Drew Carpenter, he didn't know me. He didn't know me personally. I just was connected with him online initially. And so, what his interests and likes are would be completely different than mine. But Drew spent time getting to know me. We Skyped. He asked me a lot about, my living interests, of where I would want to live, what I like to do, so he could help me understand where locality-wise would make most sense for me. And so he was able to squelch any fears that I might have that an agent just wanted to sell a house. It was more important for him that I got the right place. And it was less about the purchase price, it was more about making sure that I was comfortable where I was moving to. So I was completely satisfied with the vendors that Drew Carpenter suggested to me, to include the mortgage company as well as the title company. They both were extremely responsive, answered all of my questions. We ran into a few hiccups. They spelled my name incorrectly, actually the VA did, and they were able to sort all of that out with me. And they actually took a lot of the onus on themselves. They didn't ask me to take care of a bunch of stuff. They continued to support by doing it and just asking me to double check and make sure things were correct. So they were 100% supportive, and I would recommend both of them to anyone. So I absolutely would highly recommend the Keri Shull team to anyone who is considering purchasing in the DC area. The agent, Drew Carpenter, was supportive beyond belief, and she has a team in the back office support team that was completely supportive as well. So from the very beginning to the very end at closing, I would say that they were the top-notch professionals, and I would absolutely use them again. In fact, if I decide to sell, I would make the phone call to the team first.